game in overtime with Bennett. We haven't had that like Marchand impact yet as he's trying to find his way with the Cats.
Now, is it harder to get that Marchand impact because there's a lot of other guys out also?
Got to be part of it, you would think, right?
Right.
Like all the guys who are in and out. You know,
it's like a guy who leads the league in assists. If there ain't nobody making no shots, you ain't gonna lead the league in assists.
It's like the opposite of Andrew Wiggins. It's like Andrew Wiggins got here, stopped playing games. Marchand got here, everybody else stopped playing games.
Wow.
What?
Do you not like Andrew Wiggins?
What did I say? What did I say
You
that
always,
was untrue? What did I say?
You
I don't
always,
know him enough.
Yeah, I got nothing against Andrew
you
Wiggins.
always throwing
Andrew Wiggins.
You always throwing subtle jabs at
jabs
at Wiggy.
The opposite. I don't understand what the problem is. What do you you and the Canadians at your house? Mima, she says, don't he better not speak bad of Maple Jordan.
She wouldn't know Andrew Wiggins if he came to the house and offered to take her to lunch.
He seems like a lovely man. I have nothing against him. Nothing.
But I'm just saying, like,
opposite. He got traded here.
It seems like you should have more problem with Marchand because of all the stuff you've dealt with Marchand. But like you always go after Wiggins.
Why? So I should have more of a problem with Marchand just because he was a pain in, he was a malcontent.
Yeah, no.
And Andrew Wiggins.
I'm just saying in general, Wiggins is a likable guy. It's unfortunate that he got hurt. It's not something that he normally.
I don't take shots at Andrew Wiggins. I don't. Cody saying you always take shots at Andrew. I don't take shots.
Always take shots at him.
I don't take shots at him.
Dude.
I don't think Andrew Wiggins.
You know what?
Like a lovely man.
Right now, and look, you guys can get on me and say that I fat shame, even though I gave it up for Lent, right? But this guy attacks people and then chalks it up to like I was sleepwalking. Like you sleep shame people. Like you say, I've never said anything negative about Andrew. You've been riding Andrew Wiggins since he got here and didn't stop.
I don't think that's true. How could I ride him through play?
Dude, Marcos, if you just think off the top of your head, all the comments that this man has made about Andrew Wiggins, could you come to the conclusion that I don't think he likes Andrew Wiggins?
Yes, but because this guy never plays, dude. I'm like, can you just play, please?
He normally plays a lot of games.
But I know, but you know what? He hasn't. So I have nothing.
I trust that he's hurt for real and not going to watch tennis.
I'm not accusing Andrew Wiggins of fat kids.
You kind of are.
I will say he's got a bad board face. He's got a bad board face. And what I mean by that is when he's on that bench, he looks bored.
Or some would look at that as being miserable that he can't play.
Maybe, but he doesn't seem to be enjoying
there you
himself.
Go. That's the difference between somebody who likes a guy and somebody who doesn't.
That's
right?
not fair.
Because I say,
I have nothing against Andrew.
I look at Wiggins and I go, man, he looks miserable that he can't play.
Tobin
looks at him, who doesn't like him, and say, "Whoa, he looks bored."
He seems like a lovely individual. I have nothing against Andrew Wiggins. Never would have anything.
Really, dude.
What? Why would I have anything against Andrew Wiggins? Been on the Heat for 3 seconds.
Come on.
Like dude, literally.
You have been relentless since he got here.
I've been relentless?
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
Marcos, please.
It's a little rough on
that. What have I said about him? You guys have no receipts. You just say anything.
No, dude. Everybody knows what I'm saying. Look, you're not guilty. No, you just do it like you're sleepwalking. Like when you get up, you don't even realize you're doing it.
No, give me one caller to tell me one thing I've said about Andrew Wiggins. 305-567-0560. I don't think that's true. If you do, I'll give you the Marlins tickets. If you can name one thing I've said about Andrew Wiggins that's actually been negative about Andrew Wiggins. I've said nothing bad about Andrew Wiggins. I got nothing against Andrew Wiggins. Seems like a lovely individual.
3 seconds ago.
What did I say?
Oh, that Marchand, he comes to the team and he plays and everybody else is hurt. Wiggins, soon as he gets to the team, he's hurt.
Well, when you say it in that tone, which is not the tone that I used, you could say that about anything.
Wait. That's like saying, hey, you're a jackass. And then going, you're a jackass, right? It's the tone.
But I didn't say it in a bad tone.
It's the words. The words hurt.
I didn't say any bad words about Andrew Wiggins.
Goodness.
There's nothing against him.
I think he's right, though. That exaggerated tone does little much. You talk about anything, you can be like, "Oh, these dang firefighters, they're always helping us."
All right, let's see what this call. What's this guy's name, Marcos?
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Should I just put him on the air?
Yeah, let's find out.
Hey, 560. What's your name?
Raphael.
Hey, Raphael, you're on the air, buddy. Have I really been tough on Andrew Wiggins? How have I been tough on Andrew Wiggins?
So Leroy just said what I was going to say. You just did it not even 45 seconds ago, a minute ago.
Was that tough on Andrew Wiggins? What did I say? That was so wrong.
You're praising Marchand 100%.
I wasn't really praising Marchand, though. I was just saying it's weird.
I'll take my tickets, though.
Fine.
Hey, so by the way, hey, I'm not the dude. You know what?
Like
after this last little backhanded slam of Andrew Wiggins, I just start putting it all together, and I'm like, he must not like Andrew Wiggins. Dude, come on.
He's a tremendously talented player.
You know what?
Who doesn't play very much.
Dude,
for the Heat.
It's almost like, I'm telling you, it's like you sleepwalk, go in the kitchen and eat up some cake, and then you would say, "Oh, I don't even remember doing that. I was sleepwalk." That's how you are with Wiggins.
I don't think
Oh my goodness!
Andrew Wiggins has had good games. I've given credit where credit's due.
No, and then the next week he goes, "Hey, you can't go from 30 to 10." Like you've been killing him.
I mean, he does do that a lot, though.
But if you average 25, you're not going to score 25 every night, or you average 20.
He doesn't average 25, but like even if
what does he average? Does he average 20?
I don't know. I don't know what his Heat averages, but obviously it's skewed because he's played like 4 games. So I think that for his standpoint,
he's played half the game since he's been here.
Barely, dude. Like barely.
I mean, he did. It's not 4 games. See, wait. Let me explain something to you. Even in your last comment, in effect, you're ripping him.
I'm not ripping him.
He's played half of the game since he's been here. You said he has only played 4 games.
You would have thought, hold on.
No. But you're coming out by saying something like that.
But people said when Andrew Wiggins got traded here, all right, we gave him Jimmy's number. He's going to play more than Jimmy. And he hasn't. They're like, oh, it's going to just be addition because you're going to have
sports. Injuries happen. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. That's all I was saying.
But let me ask you a question. When Jimmy was here and he said he was hurt, did you question whether he was hurt or not?
Of course I knew he was faking it.
Okay. This is for you. So now we go to Wiggins. Are you putting that same thing on Andrew Wiggins?
No, I have nothing against him.
I don't know him. If he's hurt, he's hurt. You can't control that.
You're right.
But it doesn't stop you from going all in.
Him down.
Oh my goodness. You can't. Like, I remember after he scored 40 points and he came back and scored like 15. And you're like, hey, Wiggy, how about you scored? Like, you have been relentless against this dude.
I haven't been relentless.
You don't really, because maybe you've been in a trance. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? What's your name?
Oh, this is Mario.
What's up, Mario?
Oh, yes. Hello?
I'm here, buddy. You're on the air. Please get after it.
What's up, man?
How are you, buddy?
Hey, man. I'm watching it live right now, man. But, look, bro. I'm just saying, you don't have to hate on Wiggins like that.
I'm not hating on him, dude. Hating on him, dude. I'm not hating on Andrew Wiggins.
Hating on him.
Look, bro, look, just chill, man. Look, I don't think he's miserable here, man. I think he just looks bored for some reason, bro.
Yeah, he's got one of those faces. Like, he just looks bored. I'm not saying he hates it here. I'm sure he loves it here. What's not to love? But he looks like he's like, man, bored. I don't know.
But like, I have this tone that you might hate him for no reason.
I don't hate him for why would I hate him?
Your tone.
Speak your truth, buddy. Don't let him silence you.
Why would I hate Andrew Wiggins?
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. That because we so used to it, we let it go. And then it just got too far. Right? So something had to be said. And then you had the audacity to say, when does it happen before? Hey, you have more of a chance of saying when it hasn't happened. That's how much you on Wiggins.
I'm not on Wiggins.
Oh
dude.
my goodness.
What are you
Tobin,
talking about?
Tobin, you
This
are
is
just
so silly.
wait, listen. Let me tell you something. You my boy, right? And we think it's thieves, right? But let me say this. Don't lie in front of the kids. It's not a good look. You lying in front of all our people.
I'm not
All them
lying.
people got receipts.
What would I hate on?
There is
What does it
nobody.
say?
There is nobody that is gonna side with you on this.
Because
We
what?
brought it up after it just got too far. It's
'Cause he's
too much.
Because he's the king of 20 for nothing? Like,
You throw it back. Wait, what do you see?
I mean,
What
you know,
was
a
that?
lot of the games, like he scored 20, like it had no impact on the win.
Oh, so now you complaining about him scoring 20.
No, I'm just saying, like in those games, you know, most of those games, other than the Charlotte game, but like other than the Charlotte game, it's mostly been 20 for nothings.
Yeah, but guess what?
Riot.
The team was playing poorly. So why are you putting it on him?
I'm not putting it on him, but you're giving
Yes,
him
you are!
a bit of a free pass.
Wait a minute. You just nicknamed a player 20 for nothing. You basically call Andrew Wiggins a looter
I
and a
didn't
riot.
call him a looter and a
You
riot.
called a looter. Okay, hey, what is your definition of 20 points for nothing?
What is my definition?
It's called looter and riot.
No, it's not a looter and a riot.
Marcos.
It's not a looter and a riot.
That's a looter and a riot.
You gotta score more for looter and a riot.
More than so he's not. Wait.
Scoring 20 for nothing.
Wait. No.
That's petty.
So
theft.
Marcos,
Yeah.
he is saying Andrew Wiggins is not even good enough to be a looter
I
and a
didn't
riot.
say that. He's an all-star. I would never
Wait,
say that
wait.
on Andrew Wiggins.
Did you not just say you got to score more than 20 to be a looter and a riot?
No, it's not that. See, here's the thing. There's people who score 20 and you're like, that was 20. You know, like I would argue Slow-Mo's been a more impactful player than him.
Well, because they've been winning.
Well, I mean, I just think Slow-Mo's got the keys, you know? I don't know.
Davion Mitchell, more impactful as well.
Kyle, what's up, man?
Hey, Tobin, Leroy, Frog Boy. Look, I like Wiggins. You know, he's great defensively. You know, some nights he might score 20, the other 12. We're used to that down here. But, you know, what is there for us to really love about him so far? He's missed half the games he's been here for. You know, he's not really in the future plans past next year, maybe. You know, it'd be nice if he was on the court is all.
That's all. Yeah, it's nothing against him. It's nothing against him. I'm not going to get on somebody for being injured. He's hurt. But when he's been out there.
Wait. Here we go. I'm fine with that.
Hmm?
I'm fine with you saying, man, I wish Wiggins could get back out there. I wish he could be healthy enough to be out there. I'm fine with that. That's not what you did, my man.
That's not
Marcos. At any point in time, did Tobin ever say, you know what, when Wiggins gets back, this team gonna be able to go on a run or something like that, or be able to have some more scoring or be able to nut? You've never said that.
You're taking liberties. Okay, first of all, let's go where this all started. All I was saying was initially, this is a hard thing for Brad Marchand because he doesn't get to play with his teammates, which you agreed with. And I'm just saying it's kind of been the opposite for Andrew Wiggins, who his new teammates haven't even gotten.
If we talk about Marchand, why we got to bring up Wiggins in the whole different
trades? Two big trades in the middle.
It's not the same though.
Is it?
Because we're adding Marchand to a team that's been to 2 straight Stanley Cup finals.
Okay, whatever.
What did you think was going to happen when Wiggins got here?
I didn't expect Andrew Wiggins to. Well, I mean, listen. I think in a great scape, you would have thought he would have come here and maybe it would have added something because you know you got nothing out of Jimmy Butler this year, so you're basically just making an addition into the team. You're like replacing Hawkes with him, and really, it's been a lot of 20 for nothings and the longest losing streak in 15 years.
I've said all year that this team looks like a playing team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the health part of it and having guys in and out doesn't help that. But Wiggins is going to be more consistent with minutes and games when he gets healthy. And I think that's going to play see, there we go. Look.
Got 4 games left, dude. Maybe 5. You know?
I'm sorry. He couldn't time his injury to happen in the offseason.
It's unfortunate timing. Five,
It
six,
is,
here.
but-
What's your name?
Yo, Tobin,
Hey, what's up, man?
can I ask you this question?
Sure.
Do you think Wiggins is part of the future, or do you think he's like a trade piece to use to like get a superstar player here in Miami or something?
It's hard. What's your name?
Mario.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I don't know what his future piece is, right? Like he doesn't make a crazy amount of money, and he's a good player. There's no denying that there's talent there. I mean, there's a lot of 20 for nothings, but like other than that, like
Why do you say that?
he's very clearly he's been part of a winning team before. You know, he's like the fourth most important warrior, but like
He almost won the MVP.
no, he didn't. You keep doing that. No, he didn't. He was very good on the team. Let's not say things that aren't true. And
Do they win that championship without Wiggins?
I would say no, but he wasn't
Okay.
the most valuable. Like you're taking liberties. You're taking liberties. 5-6.
Is that any different than Caleb almost winning it in the
no?
Eastern
Because
Conference?
because Caleb Martin actually almost won the conference finals MVP. He was that good.
Yeah, so go look at the finals with Wiggins, dude. I think
I
you're
don't
just
have to
saying
look at
that.
the finals. He was very good for them, but Steph Curry was the most valuable.
Yeah, I think Steph Curry outscored him by 12 points per game.
Not close,
No.
but very good. Very important.
He outscored him by 12 points a game.
I think it was like 18 to 30.
Steph Curry was amazing in that series, Leroy.
Okay.
Nobody else. But Steph Curry, hey, listen, I'm not taking anything away. He's a champion. I'm not taking anything away from him. If anything, you're taking things away from him because you're trying to puff up things that aren't true.
Hold on.
He
Let
should
me
just be
say
able to
this.
stand on what's true.
This all started when you call Andrew Wiggins 20 for nothing.
No. It started because I was trying to just make a point about Marchand, and you took liberties. You went
Why?
you
Because
went
why would you then talk about Wiggins? Because you know why? You had him in your back pocket. Oh, this is a perfect time to go ahead on and trash Wiggins again.
Dolphin Kane says, Tobin, ask Riley if Wiggins would have played more games, would they have won those games? I think I'm going to take it out. I'm going to sit that question out. One more. 560. What's your name?
Yo, what's up? What's up, Tobin?
What's up, man? What's your name?
Good. My name is Amit. I just wanted to destroy Leroy's statement. I'm watching all your videos, man. You're not hating on Wiggins, bro.
Thanks, man.
Wow. Look at that. He did the research.
He's not hating on Wiggins, bro. He's not playing. That's the only thing, and we're talking about it all the time. The guy's not playing. He's playing well when he's on the basket field, but he's not playing enough.
Telling you, dude. You play great on the basket field. Things are going to happen.
Don't. He was on your side. Right? Don't.
One.
He watched
One.
some shows, though. He watched.
I haven't hated on him. I really haven't. Has it been underwhelming? I think that's fair.
Speaking of underwhelming, I think Klay Thompson in that finals. I mean, come on.
Oh my goodness.
What are we even doing? I think all we have him instead of Andrew Wiggins.
If Jimmy Butler would have hit that shot, though, against the Celtics, they would have beaten the Warriors.
Yeah.
Would have killed Andrew Wiggins, and he would be here with no championships.
True.
So in a lot of ways, he's lucky that Jimmy missed that shot.
Okay.
Not that I'm rooting for Jimmy Butler anymore, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, gotta take a break. What? I'm not a hater, dude. Listen, look. If anybody on this show is a hater, it's you. It's you, not me. Yeah, you. And you deny it all the time. Oh, I didn't say. I don't feel that way.
So my question is so why do you not
Because
do it
I'm not
to
hating
me?
on him. I'm not hating on him.
Really?
I'm not hating on him.
What was the nicest thing that you said about Wiggins in the last 5 minutes?
Oh, that's not fair.
20 for nothing.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I've said you know me, okay? They call me the prop man. Props where props is due. That's what I always do.
Okay.
When props are due, I give props. When he's had good games, or even if he's had good games and losses, I've given props where props is due.
That's not no. If he had good games and they were in losses, here's what you would have said. You wouldn't have said 20 for nothing.
That's not true. He's just
The worst.
back after this.